Welcome to AuditBOT Process Control Demo. AuditBOT is an SAP certified solution partner, having 4 major solutions, such as SAP License Saver, Custom GRC Solution, Process Controls for SAP System, and SAP Security Automation Tool. Today we are going to see the Process Control solution from AuditBOT. Our Process Control is a continuous monitoring tool to detect fraudulent document postings in SAP systems and then send alerts to business stakeholders in real time. Statistics say the $80 billion worth of fraudulent postings happens in SAP customer systems yearly. Let us see how AuditBOT implemented a process control solution for SAP customers. Now, you are seeing an AuditBOT tool. In the AuditBOT tool, we have several tabs because it has several solutions. Every tab is individually controlled by a specific AuditBOT role. If you're an admin user with an AuditBOT admin role, then you can see only the admin tab. If you are a risk user with the AuditBOT risk role, then you can see the risk tab only to access risk solution functionality. Now we are interested in the admin tab to see how 40+ process controls are configured in the AuditBOT tool. So, I click the admin tab. In the admin tab, we have several sub-tabs because several AuditBOT solutions can be configured under the admin tab. So now we're interested in a control solution. So, I click the Controls tab. In Controls, we have several buttons. Now I click the Process Control Configuration button. So, once I click the Process Control Configuration, you will see several entries created by AuditBOT. Each entry represents one specific process control. These entries guide the AuditBOT process control solution to execute a specific function module to show the process control result. Let us focus on the first control. The first one is for duplicate vendor invoices using the amount field. When you look at the function module field, you will see the customer's function module because AuditBOT also provided the option to incorporate the customer's custom controls in addition to AuditBOT provided controls. Customer needs to follow the AuditBOT framework to integrate their custom controls with custom function modules. Now we are going to run the process control report. So, I click the Controls tab. In the Controls tab, all the process control reports are under the Controls tab. In addition to process control reports, we also have a security assessment cockpit and custom objects analyzer. These auditing reports are very valuable to minimize your external auditing cost. You will see the external auditing firm's findings and recommendations from AuditBOT before you open your SAP systems to external auditing. Let us run this report process control. So now I'm going to pick a specific SAP system and pick the client. So this is the system I want to run the process control to see if there are any fraudulent postings. I am going to pick a specific process control that I want to see the data. Now, we see several process controls developed by AuditBOT. The list keeps growing and AuditBOT is going to provide additional process controls to the customers twice a year without any additional cost. Now I am going to run the process control using duplicate invoices using the amount field. So, remove the date range because I am not sure which date range has the dataset, so I remove the date range filter to run this report. Now you are seeing duplicate vendor invoices using the invoice amount field. When you look at the 4th column, it shows the data coming from which database table, but the customer can always execute the appropriate transaction code to validate AuditBOT findings. So, when you look at the first 5 lines, all the 5 different invoices with the same invoice amount for a specific company code, specific vendor, and specific reference document number. These 5 invoices could be genuine invoices received from a vendor for providing various services with one common flat fee, or 5 duplicate invoices with an intention to commit financial fraud by entering 5 duplicate invoices in the system. Now I am going to run one more control to find company employees and customers with the same name. This particular control is going to help SAP customers to find out if any employee created a fictitious customer using their authorizations to commit fraud. The source table shows where the data is coming from, but the customer can use the appropriate SAP transaction code to verify this information. So, when you look at the first 20 lines, the customer and employee have a common street address. Again, it could be coincidental, or probably the employee could have created a fictitious customer with the same street address to commit fraud. Down below, look at the name we are using to find employees and customers who have a common name, Mary Miller. This one customer and employee have the same telephone number. Again, it could be coincidental or it could be intentional. AuditBOT Process Controls Dashboard. Now, we're going to see AuditBOT Process Controls Dashboard. This is our dashboard logon screen. We have various dashboards like license, GRC, and process controls. Now, I choose Controls Dashboard. Then pick an SAP system and client, then run the dashboard. Now, you see the impressive controls dashboard from AuditBOT. First chart shows no of controls deployed, controls with data, controls without data. Second chart shows top-end duplicate vendor invoices. Third chart shows one-time vendors with no of purchase orders placed. Fourth chart shows top-end vendors with debit balances, which mean customers paid to vendors but vendors did not deliver goods and services. The fifth chart shows top-end customers with duplicate orders. Sixth chart shows top-end customers with high debt who could be at default anytime. Seventh chart shows one-time customers with no of sales orders. Eighth chart shows top-end customers with credit balance, which means SAP customer owes money to their customer due to credit memos higher than sales order. Now, I am going to run process control summary report for all the 40+ controls. Look at our summary report result, where each line can be drilled down to see the details. Example, I click first control to view the duplicate vendor invoice details. I click another control to view the duplicate customer order details. If you want to optimize your SAP license, or looking for cost-effective custom GRC solution, or eliminate fraudulent postings with our process controls, or want to automate your SAP security operations, please contact AuditBOT. Thank you for watching AuditBOT demo.